A convicted child rapist is caught today, and U.S. Marshals found more than just the fugitive when they came to this house today.
Rounds of thunderstorms slowly edging towards central and eastern Kentucky. We'll put a track on them and tell you exactly what to expect once they arrive just ahead.
Willie CauleyStein, you're gonna marry him.
It was a special lunch date for a special 4-year-old girl in love with Willie CauleyStein.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT News at 11.
Good evening and thanks for watching. He is considered dangerous. A man convicted of raping a child is finally behind bars. Douglas McBride was convicted nearly 2 years ago in Virginia, but he never appeared for his sentencing. Today, the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force arrested him in Lexington on Pasadena Drive. WKYT's Monique Blair talked to neighbors who were shocked to hear the news. It's our top story at 11.
The U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force found Douglas Scott McBride hiding out in a bedroom earlier this morning in this house behind me. The same house they say he's been hiding out in for almost a year.
He seemed to be a nice guy. He tells me that he's from Florida, and but he has been a nice guy to us. Been a good neighbor, but now he keeps to himself.
Wade Ballard lives next door to the home Douglas Scott McBride has been hiding out in. Ballard says when the man who lives in the home came back from a trip to Florida last year, McBride was with him and has been staying with him ever since.
I have tried to ask questions, but nobody seemed to know anything.
Okay.
If I had known this, you could bet your bottom dollar you would have known it.
McBride was convicted of raping a child in 2013, but he skipped bond and never showed for his sentencing hearing.
That's sorry. That's as low as you can go, is to rape a child. It's pitiful.
When the U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force arrested him at the home today, McBride asked how they found him, to which they replied, with good investigative work. U.S. Marshals also found 1,800 controlled pills and 18 marijuana plants growing inside the room McBride was staying in. So he will also be charged with drug trafficking by the Lexington Police Department. In Lexington, Monique Blair, WKYT.
McBride also faces charges for not registering as a sex offender. A man is recovering tonight after he was injured in a crash. It happened on Cunningham Drive in Danville about 3:30 this afternoon. Police say that one driver turned left into a church parking lot and collided with a motorcycle. The motorcyclist was airlifted to UK hospital. No word yet on the extent of his injuries. Firefighters have been busy all week battling forest fires. Crews in Rowan County spent most of the day dealing with a fire on Rodburn Hollow Road near Moorhead. They say the fire burned more than 70 acres. Firefighters expect that number to reach almost 100 acres on fire. The forest fire situation not helped by this dry, warm weather, but rain is on the way, and we're tracking some thunderstorms. Chief Meteorologist Chris Bailey has a look ahead at what we can expect. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Sam. Those thunderstorms come at us tomorrow in kind of scattered fashion. The real show will then arrive tomorrow late in the day, and especially tomorrow night and Friday, and a good soaking is on the way to much of the Bluegrass State. May come with a price, though, with some stronger storms. Life First Alert Defender continues with a calm sweep this evening. That's good news for the overnight and early tomorrow morning, though some showers and thunderstorms beginning to show up here across western Kentucky and West Tennessee. Those are trying to lift their way onto the northeast, but they're fighting a lot of dry air that is in place, and it gave us the blue skies today. We've had that dry air in place now for a couple of days, but slowly but surely the moisture that is out here across parts of the Ozarks will filter in to central and eastern Kentucky. So at least for your Thursday, scattered showers and thunderstorms moving our way. Nothing that is just going to be wall-to-wall rain tomorrow. That may come your way as we go into tomorrow night and Friday. As storms are on the increase, and Sam will track the severe weather threat and the potential for heavy rainfall as we go through the next 48 hours. An updated hour-by-hour forecast will show you those wind gusts, how much rain will fall, and exactly when the storms arrive where you live. That's in a few minutes, buddy.
Thanks, Chris. It is a Final Four rematch. UK arrived in Indianapolis tonight for Saturday's matchup against the Wisconsin Badgers. The Cats need just 2 more wins to make it a perfect season. WKYT's Rob Bromley is in Indianapolis tonight with a preview of Saturday's game.
Well, good evening from Indy, and it will all be decided here in Lucas Oil Stadium just behind me. 2 more wins to a national championship. Wisconsin is first up Saturday in the Final Four. Now, the Wildcats arriving at their downtown hotel earlier tonight to plenty of fanfare. They have 2 full days now to get ready here in Indianapolis. Not winning the championship last season means motivation. There is unfinished business.
When you get this close into the Final Four, everyone's motivated. But I think that we do have a chip on our shoulder, and we have a lot to prove. So I think, I'm not really sure how other teams are feeling, but I know we're just as motivated as we ever been, and even more so.
One of the first orders of business tomorrow will be that the coaches and players from the Final Four teams talk to the media. Practices are closed on Thursday here, but they will be open to the fans on Friday. In Indianapolis, Rob Bromley, WKYT.
Thank you, Rob. Kentucky will meet up with Wisconsin Saturday night in the second game of the night in Indianapolis. Expected tip-off time 8:49 on TBS following the Duke and Michigan State game. UK fans didn't miss an opportunity to wish the Cats luck on their trip to the Final Four. Dozens of them gathered at the Wildcat Coal Lodge this afternoon for the send-off. Some fans waited several hours for their chance to see the Cats. They say it was worth the wait.
We want to see Andrew Harrison, the Harrison brothers. Really want.
Going to Indianapolis this weekend, so we really wanted to see him off. Just get a chance to see Andrew and Aaron and Willie and few of our favorite players, so big Cats fan.
Yeah, the Wildcats landed in Indianapolis at about 9 o'clock tonight. Saturday can't come soon enough for Big Blue fans. The excitement is building as the countdown to tip-off begins. Many fans are getting ready to hit the road to join the Cats in Indy. But security officials have some reminders. All fans will be searched and have their bags checked as they go into Lucas Oil Stadium and all the Final Four events up there. Fans can only take in see-through bags or small purses that meet the size requirements.
Folks, as far as if you're going to the stadium, you're going to the Fan Fest, you're going to the music festival, this is what we encourage that will allow people to carry inside.
And you can see exactly what bags you can and cannot take into Final Four events. Just go to WKYT.com. We'll also have a link to all the NCAA's security policies. A traffic alert for Big Blue fans headed to the Final Four. The Indiana Department of Transportation is encouraging people to use Interstate 74 instead of Interstate 65 to get to Indy. I-65 is undergoing an overhaul from Louisville to Indianapolis, and it could slow drivers down. The plans to hold a strike on Thursday fell through for a discount airline. Pilots at Allegiant Air were planning a strike that would have affected thousands of customers. According to our partners at the Herald Leader, a federal court issued a temporary restraining order to block the strike. The pilots are upset over the company's change in crew scheduling and a rollback in a disability program and other benefits. The strike would have affected more than 200 flights. This weekend is one of the airline's busiest with the NCAA tournament and Easter. The airline says that all scheduled flights are expected to operate normally. One young UK fan's wish has come true. 4-year-old Olivia goes to the Child Development Center of the Bluegrass. She has cerebral palsy, and she loves UK star Willie CauleyStein. So yesterday, she went out to lunch with him at the Wildcat Coal Lodge. Our Garrett Weimer shows us how they spent a special day for everyone involved. It's a story that's new at 11.
Meet Olivia. She has a bit of a crush.
What are you going to do with Willie CauleyStein?
Marry him.
She did get to meet him after her teacher posted this video to YouTube.
But lo and behold, here we are the week before the Final Four game, and he's made her a priority.
Tipton says Willie CauleyStein, just a tad taller than Olivia, took her out to lunch.
He was a gentleman. He treated her like a lady and made her feel special.
Tipton says it was a special moment for little Olivia, but it was also something touching for her to see.
We come to know and love these children as our own children, and to see someone take an interest in them and show value in them for who they are just touches our hearts and overwhelms us with emotion. I really don't have a lot of words to describe how it feels right now.
Say, start for 9.
Start for 9.
As for Olivia, you can bet she'll be cheering on her man and the rest of the Cats in the Final Four.
Right, baby, go Cats!
After all, for Olivia, this was more than just a lunch date.
She'll be able to treasure that for a lifetime.
It was her big blue dream come true. In Lexington, Garrett Weimer, WKYT.
That was precious. CBS Sports will feature Willie and Olivia as part of their March Madness Confidential special that will air after the tournament. It's a program aimed at cracking down on food stamp abusers. Coming up, we'll tell you how the program is doing in its first month. Men are recovering tonight after a fight turned violent. Police say around 11:30 this morning, 2 people were stabbed near Martin Luther King Boulevard and East 4th Street. We're told that one person was stabbed in the chest, the other in the hip. Police believe that one person was stabbed with a steak knife. Neighbors watched those terrifying moments.
It just scared me when he got stabbed. I ain't never seen nobody get stabbed like that. You know, the knife was still, half the knife feel like it was still in him.
And so far, no arrests have been made. It was a close call this morning for a Lexington utility worker. Police say a car ran over him while he was working inside a hole in a road. It happened off Richmond Road on Mentel Park about 8:45. Police tell us that the driver was backing out of her driveway when her tire dipped into the hole. She didn't see him because he was hunched over with his head down. Unfortunately, the worker was not seriously injured. Police say the driver will not face any charges because it was an accident. Deputies in Madison County have a warning for people heading to Easter services this weekend. They're encouraging folks to keep their valuables safe following a break-in last week. Deputies say the man in this surveillance photo broke into the Union City Christian Church. We're told he also broke into a car in the parking lot. With Easter Sunday only a few days away, deputies want to remind churchgoers to keep their valuables locked up.
We hope that the churches in our county will hear this story and maybe be a little bit more alert, maybe possibly have somebody just kind of watch over the parking lot while the service is going on.
Deputies say they've had a few leads on a possible suspect from their Facebook page, but so far they have not made any arrests. It's a pilot program aimed at cracking down on those so-called pop train folks. The Hazard Police Department is 1 month into its year-long program, and so far they've charged 6 people. Undercover officers observe local grocery stores where food stamp abusers are buying large quantities of nothing but soda and then reselling those items for cash. Police are encouraging people who see food stamp abusers to report them.
If you know that people have used their food stamp benefits to purchase all this soda and you buy it knowingly, that's a felony in itself.
Police say food stamp fraud is a Class D felony. If convicted, could face 1 to 5 years in prison. The Easter Bunny and UK's mascot teaming up to cheer on the Cats this weekend. This afternoon, Scratch made a special appearance at Fayette Mall. Scratch and the Easter Bunny met up with all their fans and even led everyone in the classic UK cheer, Cats, Cats, Cats.